video is for surface area of triangular prisms. So the formulas that we used yesterday are the same for the ones that we're going to use today. Big P and H, and then big PH plus 2 times B. And they still represent the same thing. Big B is the area of the base, big P is the perimeter of the base, and then H is the height of the solid. But with a triangular prism, it's a little bit different. The base is what the shape is named after. So this is a triangular prism. So the base is always going to be a triangle. So you're going to have to find the perimeter of a triangle and the area of a triangle. So for perimeter, you just add the sides, and then area of a triangle. So area of a triangle is 1/2 little b h. And the little b is the base of the triangle, and this h is the height of the triangle. So you've got to keep the height of the solid separate from the height of the triangle. Okay, so here we go. So remember, we're doing triangular prisms, so the base is going to be a triangle. So for your P and for your B, we're looking at the triangle. So for the perimeter, we would add up the sides, so 9 plus 7 plus 8. And so that gives me 24. The height is the height of my figure. So from base to base, from one triangle to the other triangle, that's the height of your figure. So that's 13. And then area of the base, so remember, area of a triangle is 1/2 little bh. So the base of this triangle would be 8. And then the height is from the point, from the vertex straight down. So that's what that 6 is for. So there's 2 ways to do this. You can do it where you put the fraction in and then do 8 and 6, or you can divide by 2. You can do 8 times 6 divided by 2, and it's going to give you the same answer. And so that is 24. So again, same formulas that we used yesterday. Lateral surface area, that would be if I just wanted to cover these 3 rectangular sides, okay? So it would be big P is 24 times height is 13. So that would be 312. And then total surface area, again, we use the lateral. So 312 plus 2 times big B. So 312 plus 2 times 24. So 360 would be my total surface area. All right, so here's another one. This one's sit and wonky again, but remember the triangle is always our base. So the perimeter, we're going to add up the sides, but if you notice, we don't have this side length. But this tells me that it's a right triangle. So I can use Pythagorean theorem, and I can use this one here, a squared plus b squared, and that will give me the length of that other side. And so it tells me 13 is this side length here. So the perimeter would be 5 plus 12 plus 13, which would be 30. This here would be my height, because it's from triangle to triangle. And then area of the base would be 1/2. So this is going to be the base of my triangle, the 5, and then the 12 would be the height of my triangle. So 5 times 12 divided by 2 would give me a base area of 30 as well. All right, so lateral surface area, the perimeter times the height, so 30 times 7 would give me 210. And then total, I'm going to use the lateral surface area again. And then plus 2 times the area of the base, so 210 plus 2 times 30. And that would give me 270. That would be my total surface area. All right, here's another triangular prism. So again, if you notice, they haven't given us these side lengths. And so what we've got to do is we've got to look at just this triangle here. Okay, so if this is 3 inches all the way across, if I divide that by 2, I get 1.5. And so that would be the length from here to here. And then I've got this side of the triangle, and that would be 4. So again, I can use Pythagorean theorem to find those missing side lengths. And I get a really crazy number here. So the other thing that you can do, you can round. So let's go ahead, let's round. This is round to the hundredths. So let's go ahead and take it out to 3 decimal places here. So 4.272. Let's say that's what this one is, 4.272, which means that this one here is going to be the same. So my perimeter would be 3 plus 4.272 plus 4.272. And then add that to 3. So for my perimeter, I would get 11.544. And so here would be my height of my shape. And then the area of the base, 1/2. This would be the base of the triangle. And then this would be the height of the triangle. So that would give me a 6. All right, so P times H. So this 11.544 times 6 would give me 69. I'll show you here, and we're going to round to the hundredths. So I'm going to round to this place, so I look at the 4, and the 4 says stay the same. So my answer would be 69.26. So lateral surface area again, plus 2 times the area of the base, would give me a total surface area of 81.26. All right, in this one, they're giving me this length here, which would be the same as this length here. So I can use Pythagorean theorem, but they've given me the hypotenuse this time. So I've got to use this formula to find that missing side length. And I get 10. So this right here would be 10. So my perimeter would be 24 plus 26 plus 10. And that gives me 60. This would be the height of my figure. And then the area of the base, this would be the base of the triangle. And 24 would be the height of the triangle. So I would get a base area of 120. So perimeter is 60 times a height of 51 gives me a lateral surface area of 3,060. And so here, lateral surface area again, plus 2 times the area of the base, gives me a total surface area of 3,300. All right, so word problems. You are making a model house. The roof section is 6 inches wide, 10 inches tall, and 5 inches long. How much paint is needed to cover the roof? So when you're talking about the roof of the house, usually a roof of a house looks like a triangular prism. So it tells me the roof section is 6 inches wide, 10 inches tall, and 5 inches long. So it's 6 inches wide, and then this would be 10 inches tall and 5 inches long. So again, I don't have these two sides of my triangle. Whoop. So I have to cut this in half because this is all the way across, and I just need to do one of these triangles here. So that would be 3. So I would do 3 squared plus 10 squared and square root it. And I get 10.44. So that's what these would be. So perimeter would be 10.44 plus 10.44 plus 6. And that would give me 26.88. And then the height would be 5. And the area of the base would be 1/2. This would be the base of the triangle, this 6. And then the 10 would be the height of the triangle. So 6 times 10 is 60. Divided by 2 is 30. So pH plus 2 big B. All right. So would give me 194.4. All right, Dave is making a tent. The tent will be 6 feet tall, 10 feet wide, and 8 feet long. So again, a tent usually looks something like this. So 6 feet tall, this would be 6. 10 feet wide, that would be the 10 here. And then 8 feet long would be the distance here. So I've got to find this side of my triangle. So cut this in half so I can get that little piece there. So 5 squared plus 6 squared. And I get 7.81. So these would be 7.81. So perimeter would be, oop, that's a 7. $25.62. The height would be 8. And big B would be 1/2 times 10 times 6, which is the same thing we have here, so 30. So pH plus 2B. So 25.62 times 8. And so my total surface area would be 264.96. So that's it for this video.